Hi folks, Colin here. I just got off the phone to our friend Annette, who had a query about keeping her dog off her garden bed. She's got a staffy who has destroyed about $1,000 worth of plants, so we do hear about this quite a bit, and there's more and more people giving us a call about dogs in garden beds. Anyway, she was good enough to send through this map, and I must congratulate her on the quality of the map she sent through. We had a bit of a chat. The challenge here is to keep the dog out of this area, but there are actually stairs going up to the patio, so the dog should not be allowed to go into this garden bed or these garden beds down here, but must be able to go up to the stairs. Normally I would say not possible, but however, looking at what we managed to do with Tyson, we've worked out a system that she can do that, so she's gone ahead and ordered. We've got a garden shed down here, so we're going to run the wire along the back of the fence up to this area, turn around and keep the wire in the middle of the garden bed, and then run across to the garden bed under the stairs and do a U shape. So travel the wire about 30 centimeters in from the edge, bring it across, bring it down, come across to the bottom of the stairs, then turn around and go back up to the top, keeping those wires separated by about 30 or 40 centimeters, down this side of the stairs and then across here, then back down to the middle. Later on she might want to jump across into this garden bed here, but allow her dog to walk in between and then come down the middle of the garden bed back to the transmitter. Now, because we're using a smaller transmitter, we're able to do smaller garden bed designs without having the radio signal jump around. So here's the theory of how that's going to work. And in this area, the crucial point, we can manipulate the depth of the signal by closing those two wires together. So we've got the letter U up here across, down to the base of the stairs, up again, back, and keeping these wires separated, but the distance you have the wire separated from each other dictates the distance. So if I can explain that here, it's all about keeping dogs out of garden beds and protecting different areas. If you run the wire along the garden bed at the back, turn around, it's traveling in one direction, just to keep it very simple, and then it's coming back in this direction. So if it's heading north, and then the radio signal turns around and comes back and it's heading south, north and south cancel each other out. So if the distance here is 30 centimeters, in theory, approximately, you'll get a 30 centimeter radio signal here. That's how close the dog can get to that wire. And then another 30 centimeter radio signal here. So if you have this wire along the back of your garden bed and this one in the middle and move those closer together, you'll restrict the signal. To allow the dog to walk across them, you'll actually have, you can put those two wires together. So if we go back here, quick look at this. This area is where we'll have the two wires touching, so he can get in and out of this area, which will be paved later. This is all lawn, and he can't get into those areas. Just to clarify though, if you run one wire along a garden bed or a gateway, and then you turn around and come back, you'll have negative going one way, then positive, so you've neutralized the signal. But when you turn around, you've got another positive. So you've got positive, negative, that neutralizes, then a positive, so you've still got radio signal. The only way to neutralize the signal is do that. So look, that's quite a good little application. If you have a property, you've got a swimming pool, you can always isolate the swimming pool from the dog and do those sort of things. But remember, you do need to get the correct system, because I have had situations where radio signals will jump across sporadically, as a lot of things that go into that. So they can jump across here and correct the dog in the wrong areas, or you'll burn out the transmitter because you're getting a system that's too big to do a smaller area, and the transmitter has to work so hard. All right, now just quickly, what it's like is if you've got a radio, you've got an aerial, the radio signal transmits forever. If you turn that aerial around and plug it back into the transmitter, it blocks the signal. That's what causes the radio signal to expand out of the wire. Not a very good drawing, but we'll get there. Okay, so the thing to do now, do what my mate Annette did. Fill in, do a drawing, a diagram, fax it or photo it, take a photo, email it to us. Jump on the phone, grab the phone number, 1300 the dog, it's 1300 843 364. Or simply just fill in the inquiry form to get your free quote. When you do get your free quote, you'll also get our buying guide, which has our tips. I think there's, we've got about 5 key points that need to be together. It's like getting a chain. If one of those links in the chain's breaks down, you'll have a problem. So, look, I won't rabbit on too much more. So have a look at that diagram. If that's what you need, or you need a property system for a smaller property or a larger property, jump on the phone, give us a call. Nancy's waiting to chat to you. All right, see you later. Bye.